But Dad, isn't it time for illegal ham interface? But bro, where's the banjo?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Legal Ham to the Face. I'm done keeping track of episodes anymore. I see here I gotta move my camera because
We're at 68.
We're at 68. I don't like saying it. It's September 7th, 2021, and it is game week here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Let me bring in the cohorts here. I got my Big Bri. What's going on, Big Bri?
Hey man, what's up?
And I got my cousin Vinny here.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Are you even talking? Can you hear Vinny?
I thought
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. I just want to make sure. All right.
I didn't sound
So
like I
we
was
have
hearing myself
we
either.
have a very special show for you today. Vinny, do you want to give them the rundown for today?
Sure, yeah. Rundown today, we are looking at my cousin Vinny's word of the day, of course, followed by trivia. And Fatty's got a little surprise for us for trivia today.
Yes, both of them are doing trivia today, not just Bri.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
We're going to talk some Browns, Browns versus KC. How many Super Bowl teams you think are going to make it? You know, well, how many contenders you think we have? We're talking some Indians.
Maybe some Indians,
and-
depending on time.
depending on time. And is that fantasy football gauntlet draft still going to be in there?
Yeah, it's still going to be.
Well,
in
we're
there.
gonna
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
we're going to talk about the draft probably right out of the gate. It's probably going to be the first thing we talk about because we had our draft on Friday at 7 p.m.
That's right.
So we're going to go over that. I think Bryce figured out the synopsis.
Yeah. We got
Synopsis.
a little bit of time.
Little bit?
Everyone will at least get, I think, like 5 or 6 weeks of playing.
Okay.
That way, you don't get into this league and then you're out after 1 week. That'd kind of suck.
I understand.
Well, it'll be 2 weeks.
And then did you tell them about Fat Boy Tuesday?
Fat Boy Tuesday.
Oh,
Jeez.
we are talking
Oh.
cheese. And the reason why I brought up cheese, Bri, is my co-host, Craig Ginger Fountain.
Mm-hmm.
He went to BW3s down there at Alliance, right? And they have the cheese curds now. And the
Okay.
bartender says, "What kind of sauce are you getting with your cheese curds?" And he goes, "Marinara?" He goes, "Wrong answer." It brought him out caramel
Really?
No.
to dunk his cheese curds in, and Craig said it was a game changer.
No.
Yes, Bri, this is the face I had the entire time as he's talking to me about it. I'm like,
Fried cheese and caramel?
fried cheese and caramel. So
Wow.
that's what he said. So we're going
I'd
to
try
get cheese. We're going to get into our top 3 cheese items.
Okay.
So
I forgot
yeah,
about cheese curds.
It could be a cheese sandwich. It could be deep fried cheese. It could just be regular cheese. So
Mhm.
let's get into our show. Let's start our shout out segment. So, Brian, do you have any shout outs this week? I know you went down to Hockin Hills.
I did, and that's where I'll go first. Is shout out one of my good buddies. Mark got married to the beautiful Lauren this weekend, so shout them out. We had a great time. Show up Saturday, have a blast. They got married on Sunday, and then a little bit of an after party after that. So it was a lot of fun, and it's not over because their reception is this weekend, so we get to do it all over
So
again.
you got a 2-weekend bender?
Yeah.
That
I,
boy.
I told you, I'm just finally now feeling right, after like a couple day hangover. I even tried to play golf yesterday and it was a mess. It was atrocious. So I've learned my lesson. I can't do that anymore.
You can't just not to that point. Like how bad was it? Like Brian, how many beers did you have? Let's be honest. Beers and shots. Where are you at?
I don't know. I'll give you the highlight of my weekend, or maybe low light. I fell into the bathtub at about 2 a.m, and my wife had to come running. I wasn't taking a shower or anything. I was getting my bathing suit off from being in the hot tub and pack of potatoes. So she came running.
Shorts.
Like, I feel bad for her because she probably thought like I was in some serious trouble. And I was like, no, I'm good. Just
Wow.
recovering a little bit. So that's about where I was at for one of those nights. So I'm thankful that I'm just drinking a couple beers tonight. But yeah, that was fun. And like I said, we're gonna do it again this weekend down here in Medina at Buffalo Creek, which is a fantastic wedding venue for receptions. So we're gonna have a blast there. The only other two shout outs I have are to our boys, Jose and Jeff, celebrating birthdays this past weekend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jose had his kids in. Did you see the pictures from the kids?
I saw a couple of them. Yeah.
I saw Preacher Man. So
Yep.
happy
Jeff
birthday
had a
to those
birthday
guys.
too. Yep. So that's what I got.
All right, Bri, I cannot wait for the time that you tell your kids that your mom had to go fish you out of the.
I was already on my feet by the time she made it to me. So I was like, what happened? I didn't fall. No, I'm good. She's like, the whole upstairs heard a giant thud. Of course you fell, you dummy.
What's even better is when he says American flag swim trunks, they're European cut speedos. Let's just be honest.
Well, so I brought the swim trunks and I bought the onesie for the second night. So
The Brandon Wheaton onesie?
pretty close. It's much nicer than Brandon Whedon's, but
Okay.
I look like I think I said a couple months ago when I took it down for the bachelor party. One of my buddies, Turner, called me the Spangler Beanie Baby or something like that. So if you Google that, you can find out exactly what I look like falling into the bathtub.
All right. So up next, we got my cousin Vinny. Shout outs for you, my cousin Vinny.
Shout outs. The Cleveland Air Show.
Oh, that's right. You went down.
Oh,
didn't you?
I went down on Monday for Labor Day. It was absolutely fantastic. Had such a great time. Watched the Blue Angels fly. Did an amazing job. Left us all absolutely breathless. And it's been a long time since we've been down, actually. So it was awesome that my aunt was able to get us some tickets to be able to go, which was awesome. Also want to shout out my cousin so it's my cousin Vinny's cousin, Paulie, out there in New Hampshire. I heard, he was having some fun talking with you guys a little bit.
Yes, he was. He's like, "Where's Vinny at?" I'm like, I talked to him on the phone.
Yeah. I was able to hop on for just a brief time and had to hop back off again. But yeah, no, sorry I couldn't make it for that one.
It's all right.
I'm sitting there looking. I'm like,
Yeah.
Paulie, like between Paulie and Jose, that entire time, I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, we did our fantasy football draft live on Friday at 7:00. It was like a 2-hour show. It wasn't even a show. It was just random stuff that just happened throughout the day. So it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you got for shout outs?
Off the top of my head, that's all I have. I might have something towards the end of the show.
All right. So my first shout out is Always Positive Jay. Our boy Always Positive Jay has just announced him and Kevon are going to be doing the Voice of the Land now on Sundays because Mr. Paulus is going to be doing the Browns sound and everything else for ESPN.
All right.
Very
So
nice.
throughout the year, you will find Kevin and Seven and Always Positive Jay on Voice of the Land on Sundays at 7 p.m. on Big Play.
Okay.
Also, got to shout out our fantasy football league. We had such a blast during the draft. Everybody was talking crap to each other. We had me, you, Justin, Chris was on for a little bit. Vinny made a call in. I was hoping to get more people on, but that's okay. Also,
They're alive and well in the comments. I asked everyone what they're drinking. I think Phillips had a rum and coke, and Mick might have had a Rolling Rock or something. So they're having a good time on a Friday night.
also want to my next shout out is the Big Play Tailgate, which is not this Sunday, but next Sunday at the Jack Casino from 10 until kickoff on the first floor. That fat guy will be there. Craig
Oh,
Fountain will be there. Always Positive Jay will be there. Kevin from Voice of the Land will be there. I think Nick might be there. And also all the boys from Big Play. So it's going to be a good time. So if you guys want to come out and see us, we will be there. I asked Dave last night if I needed to be the kid from Game Day that poured all the mayonnaise all over his body and started rubbing it in. And he goes, "No, we really don't need that." I said, "Okay, well, I said, I mean, I'll do it if you need me to.
I don't think any party needs that.
No.
And finally, my last shout out. Mickey Sudo is back. She just won the wing eating contest at 200, I think it was 66 wings this weekend.
Wow.
She beat Joey Chestnut, and Nick came in, I think, at 220 or 230.
She beat Joey Chestnut?
She beat Joey Chestnut. She is the wing eating champ.
And so I'm assuming she had her baby not too long ago?
Max is doing well. He was there supporting mom and dad during the contest. So, yes, she came back with a vengeance, and she came back angry like Betty White. She just killed everything. So I just want to, congrats, Mickey and Nick, friends of the show. Nick actually chimed in on our cheese comment tonight. So, he said a certain cheese is completely underrated, and it should be spoken about.
Good teaser.
Was it Swiss?
It's not Swiss. No, God,
I figured the holes.
No.
Those holy cheese.
The holy cheeses. Can't do it. All right, so let's get into my cousin Vinny's a word of the day. Let's turn the volume up on your phone so we don't screw. And by the way, please do not comment because I am looking at the comments now and I will cheat. We discovered this last week.
Do not help him cheat.
Oh, is that how you got it?
I will cheat. Yeah, Justin, help me out.
Please do not comment it.
I'm not going to lie. I'll catch an eye and I'll be like, oh, okay.
Chances sound smart.
Yep, Justin is laughing now.
Here we go.
Justin's laughing. Said the draft was a blast.
Yes.
All right, let's get it.
Here we are.
My cousin video word of the day. Oh, volume.
Should have. You know what? I got to mute you during this segment. Adamantine.
Is that a manatee? Did I hear manatee?
Adamantine.
Justin, I agree. You should have got a higher draft pick for that. But, Bry's the one in charge of that. Adamantine. All right. Well,
Adamantine.
Vinny, it's that time. It's time for Fatty's turn. As soon as he scrolls. All right. Our trivia is brought to you by Curb Appeal Landscaping. Contact Papa via curbappeal419.com. Also, forgot to say that our show is sponsored to you by Lake Erie APA. Why don't you join a pool league? Why don't you join Lake Erie APA? There is the 18th. The 18th is a customer appreciation at Rookies and Mr. B's, and there's going to be a tournament held and free food and booze.
Nice.
So, any of you guys that are part of the APA, come out, have a good time, and join. I might be there. I got to talk to the wife because I got the tailgate on the 19th, so I got to kind of buy my P's and Q's, but we'll figure that out. But I might make an appearance.
Did you say free booze?
Well, not free booze, but free food.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye.
Well, don't get excited. All right.
I said, holy cow, really? All right. Heck yeah.
I'm a part
Bring
of
the whole city out for that 10-cent beer night. I remember it.
All right. So my trivia is not only for my big fella, Big Brian, it's also for my cousin Vinny. The most expensive cheese in the world is the Pule donkey cheese. Per pound, I want you two to guess the price per pound.
Within how many dollars can we be?
We'll just say within 100.
Within so it's that high. Within 100. Holy cow!
Brian, just off the top of my head, I'm already starting at almost a mil.
What? No way.
Per
No way.
pound.
$1 million a pound of cheese?
You got to think about that. Yeah, the most expensive cheese. Oh yeah.
So just think.
All right.
I don't know what in the world you would put it on. I mean, I couldn't put that on a sandwich.
I don't think you can eat it. I think you just put it in a case and say, I paid $1 million for this. Look how stupid I am.
All right, so that is your. Well, Justin chimed in, and Justin's not even close. All
Okay.
right, so we're going to keep that comments. You keep that for yourself. All right,
I don't even have the comments open, so I'm not looking.
all right. Don't look at the comments. Don't
I
look-
can't see any comments.
All right, so let's get into our show here. Why don't we get into our fantasy draft first, right out of the gate? All right, so our gauntlet draft. Brian said you're going to have about 5 to 6 weeks before we start kicking people to the gauntlet.
I
So
think it's 5 or 6 weeks. So I'll do the
No.
math again.
he is public school kid, so give him a little bit on the back.
Yeah, it's going to take me a couple weeks to figure out this basic edition.
So
But-
have we changed it then?
No. It's still going to be a gauntlet, but we're going to give it
No.
a couple weeks before we start
Right.
kicking people down to it.
Because our original plan was to have like 16 or 17 teams for the 16 or 17 weeks. Well, we got 14, so we built a little bit of a buffer zone early on. So it's going to be the cumulative scores from those first 5 weeks, and whoever's the last 2, they go to the elimination.
Now you can adjust it to where those are playing in the elimination. Everybody else is kind of buying.
Yep, I can. Yep.
Okay. So you're in charge of that. So we will keep
Wow.
everybody updated. We
Mhm.
have, let's see here. We have my cousin Vinny. We got Big Brian. We got myself. We got Papa Vic. We got Justin. We got Chris Span. Let me flip over my other notes. Oh my Lord, my other notes. We got Joe Bear. We got Juice. We got Lil Tommy. We got Lauren. We got Papa V. We got Harold from the APA. We got Chris and Big Boy Phillips. I think that's all.
Yep.
14. There's 14 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the draft was a blast. Everybody was talking crap to each other. I had the first pick and kind of lost track of the first pick about halfway through the draft because I was talking to everybody. So that kind of worked out for everybody else.
Did you not get Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought you
no,
did.
I did. I did.
I thought you did.
I did. You know what really upset a lot of people, though, Bri? Is you and I were also the number 1 and number 2 pick in the Cheap Seats podcast. And,
I saw that. Really?
and Big Man lost his ever loving mind. He goes, "How is Big Brian 1 and you're 2?" And hey, you know what I did to really piss off everybody?
Huh.
I took 2 quarterbacks back to back. I took Dak Prescott and Kyler Murray back to back.
You jerk. You're a jerk. I saw him.
And I'm talking to Big Man the entire time. He goes, "You are an asshole."
I got McCaffrey, and then my running backs are pretty subpar after that. So
Well,
the auto draft didn't help me out like I was hoping it would.
well, you still got a pretty solid team, though.
I got a crap ton of receivers, so maybe I can trade those for a running back or something.
I know somebody that has a running back you might want. Just saying.
Yeah, Ben Gay,
Just saying. No.
Madre Hill,
No. Mike Hart.
like he's a coach.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So are most Michigan running backs. All right.
I'm not. You can't bait me into this argument.
Oh, I'm not going to. All right, let's get into the Browns talk. It's Kansas City week. It's game week.
Yep.
All right, so Browns KC Sunday, 4:25. Jim Nance, Tony Romo. This is the game of the week to watch. Forget Thursday night with Tampa Bay and Dallas. This is the game of the week to watch. And Brian, what are you expecting for this game of the week?
I have to see us at least compete. That's where the bar is at for me. I'm not regulating us to losing. I'm not expecting us to win. But we got to compete, and it's not going to be easy because we know what Kansas City is. I mean, our defense last year. Now, granted, we're a completely different defense this year, but we didn't stop Pat Mahomes. I think one time last year in the first half before he got hurt. So,
out for a second.
Yeah,
Vinny,
all
I
right.
have a notebook over there. We will be doing our records for the week for the year. Also, we are going to do our scores for the week. The scores are going to be for pizza of our choosing, and the record will be for the whiskey. Or do you want vice versa? Vice versa, right?
No, so the weekly picks will be for the whiskey,
Yes.
and then the season total of wins will be for the pizza. I
Do you
think.
want to do pizza or just like dinner for our next live show?
Sure.
Dinner.
Yeah, pizza, wings, whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right. You all right with that, Vinny?
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
All right. So, all right. Well, heck yeah, let's do it. All right. So, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No. I'll kick it back to you in a second. I'm trying not to get too high or too low based on the result of this one game. Because it is 1 of 17, and we saw what happened last year when we got the doors blown off us in the very first game. We came back and we rebounded, and it really didn't matter that we lost by 3-4 touchdowns in that opener. So as a Browns fan, I'm used to losing openers, and this is probably the toughest opener we've had in the last, 20 years or so. So it would be nice for us to compete. Obviously, I'm rooting for them to win, but if they lose, even if they lose this game, we could still realistically start 6-1, 7-1, something like that. If you look at our schedule after this week, it gets pretty easy there for the next couple games against Houston and the Bears. We think Andy Dalton will still be playing at that time, and so I'm not going to kill them if they don't win this game. It'd be nice to win it, but Kansas City's really good, and who knows if they beat us and might give us a little more fuel for the playoffs. But both these teams are kind of very, very raw in that our defense hasn't had time to gel at all because we have 8 new starters on the defensive side, and their offensive line is still very fresh. They haven't had time to gel at all, and so it might be a little sloppy at first, but hopefully we'll be ready to play.
Well, and also you got the honey badger that's on the COVID list right now. So
yeah, is it not clear if he's going to play or not yet?
Don't know.
Okay.
Hey, with COVID, it's coin flip. It honestly is, because if you're vaccinated, it's only a few days. If you're not, it's this. You still got to test, all that stuff. Justin Johnson said he thinks it'll be at least a 1 touchdown game or less. I'm hoping for a 1 touchdown or 10 points. If it's more than 2 touchdowns, if it's 2 touchdowns or more, I mean, it is what it is. It's the first game. Everything's kind of fluky the first game. But the one thing I want to see, whether win or lose out of this team, I want them to come out and pick up where they left off last year. I don't want any hiccups. I don't want anything. I want a smooth transition, because last year they should have beat Kansas City. They really should have. And that's a bad taste in their mouth this entire offseason. Even Jarvis Landry said it, because he knew, that's what they trained for, was to beat Kansas City and get further along in the playoffs. So I hope that everything goes well. But you know something? I think with this game, I think you're going to see a lot of Kareem Hunt. Unfortunately, you didn't see that a lot last year. And I also see a lot of deep passes down the field. And it might be to Odell, it might be to Peoples-Jones, but I think they need to spread that ball out a little bit further and not just be, Jarvis for 10 catches for 47 yards or 27 yards or whatever the hell he had that game, which was it was a lot of screen passes. So, but you have the team to beat Kansas City though, because Kansas City can score quick and easy, and with your team, with the running backs you got and the ground and pound you can do, you can control that entire game.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to. So let's see what happens. But I'm so excited because football's back, and what a premier game to watch. And you know something, Bri? If we lose, I mean, look at last year. We got blown the freak out, like
hmm
by Baltimore, and then we just rebounded after that. So you can every season's different at how you're going to do it. So I'm not taking the first game as a stepping stone for how the season's going to be because it's just a
hmm
first game. The one that I want to see is the games after the Kansas City game, the Houston and Chicago, because in the NFL, those are the teams you have to beat. Not that
hmm
no, you have to beat those two teams. It's not a given. I understand it's the NFL, but you're supposed to beat those teams. Beat them and move on. Kansas City,
And
Kansas City's a coin flip. They're a great team. We're a
Sure.
great team. It's going to happen whatever way it happens, but you have to on the backside of it, like you said, we could rattle off 6 wins right in a row right at the end of it.
yeah, and the thing to remember, I guess, is that these teams, just because they play in week 1, September 12th, if they meet up in the playoffs, they're going to be two completely different teams, even if everyone stays healthy, because they're going to have a year to mature. And we're hoping that our defense kind of hits its stride, maybe at the end of September, October, November, something like that, because it might be a little tough going here for the first few weeks. But the thing that I'm most excited about is obviously football's back, but I think this is going to be a much better game than what we saw in January. I mean, that was a playoff game, so that was all or nothing. But
Yeah,
think of all the stars that were missing from that
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Myles Garrett got knocked up. Jed Wills got hurt pretty early in that game. Mahomes was out. Odell Beckham was out. So these are like Pro Bowl type players that really didn't play at their best for the entire game. So, and not to mention all the guys that we added on defense. So it should be a hell of a game. It should be a lot of fun to watch, and we're going to get their best. Hopefully, we give our best. And yeah, I mean, I think Stefanski laid the groundwork last year on what the Browns want to do. They want to strike early, get a lead, and then just run you to death. Because if we get a 2-touchdown lead or something, and we can just jam Chubb and Hunt down your throat, that's exactly what the Browns want to do, and have Garrett and Clowney pin their ears back and go after Mahomes, and hopefully our safeties can make a play. And yeah, if that's the way it goes, I think I'm very confident in us taking home a W.
And also the great news that we got on this week so far, everybody's back playing. Everybody on defense is back to practice. Everybody on offense is back to practice. So we are all set, ready to go. And I mean, I got to figure that they'll kind of hold Delpit back just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
especially Greedy. But from what I'm seeing, John Johnson's ready to go. JOK's ready to go. Like, I'm excited to see what this defense can do, especially with the playmakers we got on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of excited about that. But I'm also just excited to see Nick Chubb. I just want to see one of the best running backs just run it down their throats.
Yeah.
We saw it for a little bit, and then they kind of they got away from Nick Chubb a little bit and started doing screen passes and everything else. So I want to go back to the old school way of them just punishing Kansas City right in the middle and see how well they take it.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see Odell. We hope that he's going to be out there. They haven't really committed 100% to saying that he's going to be there and he's going to be good to go. But there's a lot of people out there that think that he's washed up and he's just a shell of himself. And then there's a lot of people out there that think had we had him for the Kansas City game last year, we would have won. So, a healthy Odell, who knows? He provides, if he's right, he provides a whole different level for our offense to go to, because he could be the best playmaker on the field for us.
Well, Brian, why don't we get into our scores for this week against Kansas City? Vinny's writing them down now. Vinny, let me bring you back in so you can write down your score too. So we're doing scores for the week. By the way, I love your glasses like that, Vinny. It looks so great. Arched up, looking down.
Yeah.
I
do that to minimize the glare.
Look
If not,
look intimidating.
I got that going on.
Well, that's why I took mine off and I can't see anything right now because I'm blind.
Yeah. I
But-
choose the city.
Well, I choose not to. That way, I don't have to look at this face. All right. So, Kansas City at Kansas City, 4:25 game, prime time game on CBS. Who wants to go first on the score?
Not me.
Oh, Bri, come on.
No, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer.
All right, I'll go first.
Really?
I'll go first. I'm gonna go your Cleveland Browns, 38. Kansas City Chiefs, 35.
38-35.
Either Browns squeaking one out on the road.
That's pretty similar to the ballpark that I have, except I have it flip-flopped. 38-34. Kansas City, I mean, it's a hurdle that the Browns have to clear, and until you can clear it, it's going to be hard for me to believe that you can. But, if we can put up 35, 36, 38, we give ourselves a chance. That's something that maybe was underreported or under talked about our postseason game against them last year. Was I think that the offense struggled against Kansas City's defense. I know we should have had an extra touchdown because of Higgins, but even with that, you're only looking at 24 points, and if you can only put up 24 against Kansas City, I don't think you have a realistic shot at beating them unless your defense just plays out of their minds like Tampa Bay did in the Super Bowl. So we got to at least hit 30 to 35 points to give ourselves a chance to win.
Vinny, I'll get your score here in just a second.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Big Bride, your birthday is coming up here in a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
And I have been working very hard behind the scenes to get you a very, very good birthday present. And it just popped up on our screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, you ready for this?
No, I don't think so.
I want you to meet 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, your favorite Browns player, Eric freaking Metcalf. Thanks for joining us, Eric.
No way.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
man.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Getting excited about the season?
Yeah, but first, let me say happy birthday before it happens. And so, I know you got a
Wow.
birthday coming, so happy
Oh,
birthday
man,
to
I
you.
appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. But-
That's awesome, man. Thank you for coming on.
So you must be a special guy because I'm in Italy right now. And it's 12:30 over
cow.
here, and so yeah, so I'm.
You've been my guy ever since I was about 4 or 5 years old. I had an Eric Metcalf jersey. Man, I love what you did for the Browns, and I'm sure you get it a lot from people in the city, but you're still part of the Cleveland family, so we thank you for all you did.
Hey, and thank you, but I did catch one word that you said. You said you had an Eric Metcalf jersey. What is
I guess I got to get another one. I grew out of it about 5 times over, but
you could have undone the stitching on the side and just added some fabric.
You know what? I guess I need to put that on my birthday list for this year. I've been looking.
Maybe somebody will get it for you.
I don't know. Hey, let's put it out there to the listeners.
I already did my birthday gift. I'm good. I'm out. So,
I'm
Eric,
just
thank
saying.
you so much. I know you're in Italy right now. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. So, Browns legend joining us right now. Like, I'm giddy. I'm like, all day I've been like, is he coming on? What are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? Is he coming on? So, we only got a few minutes with you because it is 12:30. So, what do you think about your Cleveland Browns now? How they're looking? What are they looking like? You excited?
I see. Really optimistic. I in my mind I see 13-4, but when people talk about them, I don't ever want to say we're going to the Super Bowl because I don't want to feel like I'm the one who jinxed us. but I will say I feel really good about this team and what they're capable of doing.
All right, so Brian, you got any questions for your favorite player, bud?
No, I'm
You're
still
drawing-
starstruck. Yeah, I mean,
aren't
I'm
you?
thinking about now, like what happened to that Metcalf jersey that I used to have when I was younger, and I had
I'm
my
thinking about that too.
screensaver. My screensaver all throughout college was you running that punt back against the Steelers, and that guy on his face sliding right behind you. That Steelers guy. So, man,
You keep talking, and all I keep hearing are words of the past. Had, was.
you know what the problem was? I got married, and I had to give up a lot of Brown stuff. So
Hey,
I'll blame my wife for that one.
if I'm your guy, I'm supposed to still be the screensaver.
You're still my guy.
You're supposed
You're
to still
still
have
my
my
guy.
jersey.
We did our top 3 favorite Browns, and you were up there. It was no brainer.
Well, I appreciate you, man.
I looked at him and I thought he might catch on a little bit later because I looked at him like, wasn't Bernie your favorite player? He goes, hell no, it's Eric Metcalf. I'm like, all right, do it. I already had it set up. All right, talk to you. So
Lucky 21, always.
Yes, sir. Blackjack.
So
Yeah.
you got to be like the most prolific player. You are like the true Swiss Army knife. I mean, you did everything. You did punt returns, kick returns, receiving, running. You did everything. Is there one thing that you love to do the most? Was it punt returns, kick returns, or you just want to make people look stupid and just shoot them out and go?
I wanted to score touchdowns, and I wanted to make people look stupid while doing it.
That's why you were my guy right there. It wasn't good enough just to score. You got to make them look stupid.
Right. Because when I played, and I'm one of those guys my whole life. I didn't like to get hit, so when I played, I felt like I had a bad game if my jersey was dirty. My uniform was dirty. I had a bad game because that means people were hitting me on the ground. And so I wasn't, and so that means they were making me look stupid. If I'm clean, then I was able to make them look stupid.
I love it. What do you think about today's NFL, Eric? I mean, it's changed a lot from what you played. Do you think that you could? I bet you would be like a MVP for like the past 5 years if you played the way you did back then here, because nobody could touch you then.
I think that today's game would be I would fit in perfect because the skill set, of course, all the things you mentioned that I did in my career, and guys who can do that now are special guys. Back in the day when we were playing, football was like 3 yards in a cloud of dust, running between tackles on first, second down, and then throw on third. But now it's wide open every play. So guys of my style and stature, like the Alvin Kamara's and these guys, they're able to be on the field all 3 downs and make plays. So I think I would have had a field day in this day and age.
Mm-hmm. You were ahead of your time. There's no doubt you'd be the number 1 pick in fantasy if you were playing this year. 100 receptions, no doubt.
Can I get retroactive pay?
Absolutely. See, now I'm talking present day. Right now, you'd be the number 1 pick in fantasy.
By the way, his wife just chimed in and said he talks about you all the time. So
Yep. She knows. She knows.
I appreciate
she
that.
Doesn't know many Browns players, but she knows you, Eric.
I appreciate you.
All right. So before we get you off here, I know it's 12:30. So we also talk about food here in Cleveland. We go out to a special location, have some bar food, show off the decor and everything. What was your favorite place to eat at here in Cleveland when you were here?
Oh, wow. Probably Johnny's.
Where's Johnny's at?
Down there on
near downtown.
Yes.
Yes, but the one off of 71. God dog it, I can't even think of the address. I can drive straight to it though.
We'll have to go
straight to it. Yeah, Johnny's for sure.
Oh,
we used to go there. We
man.
used to go there all the time and then have great food up in there. Yes.
Well,
Right.
Eric, we thank you so much for your time, especially being 12:30 at night. I mean, going the extra mile. This is a highlight birthday moment for me right here. So I appreciate you very much.
Well, I appreciate you too, and happy birthday to you.
Thanks, man. God bless.
All right,
Thank you
guys,
so
take
much,
care.
Greg.
All right,
Good luck.
Have a good night.
all right, you too.
So, Bri,
How the heck did you do that?
Bri, who loves you?
Oh,
I need a nap now. I'm exhausted from like fanboying it up for the last 20 minutes. That was unbelievable.
Who loves you?
That's nobody's gonna believe me when I tell them that I got to talk to Eric Metcalf at 12:30 at night over there.
Hey, by the way, it was already in the works. Your wife started messaging every family and friend that you had to watch this segment to see the reaction because
Oh,
I've been
jeez.
working on this. I am not kidding you for the past probably month to get Eric
Well.
Metcalf on for your birthday. Granted, a few weeks before your birthday, but buddy, happy birthday. You got to be your favorite player ever.
You guys are unbelievable, and the effort that you put into this is just something I can never thank you for enough.
Andrew Butts, awesome. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Ed
thank you,
Columbus,
Andy.
Ashley, let's see here. Brian Dick, Mark Roeder.
Yeah.
Everybody is coming in now. So,
they all remember Eric from the 80s. Hell yeah.
Hope took a screenshot. You have proof.
Oh yeah. Me next to him. That's pretty freaking cool.
So
I'll tell you that much. I'm flustered now. I can't believe that just happened.
how do you think I feel? Because he's one of my favorite players too, and I had to ask him a question.
Yeah, this guy. Yes, you'll step aside so I can shine in the glory of Eric Metcalf. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I started slapping the crap out of Vinny as soon as I saw his face pop up on screen. And I'm sitting, you're just talking away like, oh yeah, well, I think of Kansas City. Hey, Vinny, he's here.
You mentioned something like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and I was like, yeah, that'd be cool if we got Eric on, but never thinking it would actually happen. Like, yeah, cool, sure, whatever. There's no chance he'll ever call. Well, and he calls at 12:30 from Italy, so I mean, the effort on his part is unbelievable.
He actually told me that he was going to be in Italy. I said, you can either do this week or next week. He goes, I'll do it this week. So that's who I was messaging on my phone. I said, we are ready whenever you are. And then boom, there it comes. So my brother, happy birthday.
Well, I'm out of here. I'm taking off. I'm ready to run through a wall now. I won't be able to sleep for about 3 days after that one. Give me a heads up. Maybe I could have put on his jersey or something.
I'm going to give you a heads up. That's part of the surprise, my brother.
Oh man, that was I still don't believe it. That's pretty cool.
All right, so we got to get Vinny's score now that we're.
I don't care about the rest of the show. Whatever you want, cheeses, go for it. Yeah, all right. I'm celebrating now.
Vinny, give your score real quick. Let's mark it down.
Hold on. Just to let everybody know, I was so starstruck too that I totally forgot to put this banner up. I was supposed to have this banner up the whole time, and I just totally blanked.
If they watch this show, they knew who Eric Metcalf is.
Yeah, I know, but
no introduction needed.
And in Columbus, let's see here. Happy birthday, my man, Justin Masters. There's your new Next Stop wallpaper.
Thank you, guys. Absolutely. There you go. Now we're talking. My face next to his face, mural behind me.
There it is.
I think that needs to happen.
You got to just put your arm out like this.
Yep.
All right. So here, let's quickly let's get through your scores real quick.
Right.
Brian, we will do the records after this week. Well, we can do real quick after this.
Sure.
We'll
sure.
get
I got it.
I'm so pumped right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It happened. How did it happen? Woo! All right. Now I can stop being loud.
That's wild.
Oh,
happy birthday, bud.
Thank you. My God. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. That was pretty stinking cool. That's up there for greatest birthday moments. I've had a few. I've been very blessed with a few awesome moments, but yeah, that's definitely up there.
that is awesome.
All right, your score. We have Brian and I kind of flip flop.
All right.
He's got Kansas City winning, right? Let's get back on track, people.
Yes. All right.
I mean,
Back
we're
on
all
track.
starstruck here.
Yeah. Own it in.
Should we just end the show now?
I mean, showmanship. You leave them on a high note. I mean,
I mean, right.
How do we go from Eric Metcalf to cheese?
Hold on. And we went from Eric Metcalf at 12:30 at night in Italy.
Mhm.
That's the best thing. Oh,
Wild.
We're gonna be talking prosciutto.
oh my Lord.
I don't even know what I said. What did I make a fool of myself? Was I speaking English? I don't even know.
No. You were fine. It was
You were
just
good.
What
you
in
were
the world
good.
I
You
said
were
to
talking
him?
about your favorite player, and I'm like, I was hoping you would have at least like one question that you wanted to ask him,
No.
and you
Mm-mm.
just drew a blank. Just drew. I was like,
No.
Brian, just one question. Just one question.
How did it feel when you scored a touchdown against the Steelers? Was it good? Oh, okay, good. I mean, that would have been the best question I could have come up with right there.
We should have asked him what his favorite cheese was. Justin, I should have asked him, but I wanted to know where he went to here in Cleveland when he was here because
Johnny's.
hopefully we could Johnny's. So we got to find
Yeah.
Johnny's.
Hey, guess what? Johnny's is my new favorite restaurant too.
All right, here we go. All right, score. Let's get back on track. Score.
All right. Back to score. I got to go with Old Faithful on this one. 27-24.
Browns
All
against-
right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right, Vinny?
I found the old predict score sheets from
Okay,
last
yeah.
year. So
Oh,
Vinny's napping back there. We hit him for a score. Oh, 28-27. Back to sleep.
man in Columbus. I'm so pumped
Robot.
to get Eric the Man Metcalf.
That was awesome. Yeah, man.
I have no
Yes.
idea the high that I'm going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
7-24, Kansas City or Cleveland.
You know what? I got faith in our Browns.
All right, he's going Cleveland.
So I'm going Cleveland.
Well, now I look like a jerk. You have me picking the
No.
Chiefs 30 seconds before Eric Metcalf comes on, and
Which was
Yeah.
perfect.
jeez.
That was
He's like, this guy's not a Browns fan.
you know what?
Why the heck am I wasting my time?
Hope did screenshot it. So it's we have it, Brian.
Oh, that's
We have it. She just sent me the picture. Oh my
Sweet.
Lord. That's
Sweet.
awesome. All right, so let's get our score or our yearly one. Go on. That's for the so the scores are for the pizza. The yearly one,
Mhm.
or no, scores are for whiskey. Yearly ones for the pizza or
Sure.
whatever.
Yep, you're right.
I'll go first. I'm going to go with always positive J on this one. I'm going to go 14-3. Now, great.
Wow.
17 games.
right.
Vinny,
Right,
seven-
right.
17 games.
Vinny,
Right.
17 games.
So the wins and the losses have to equal 17.
17.
I almost
17.
said 7.
17,
So
I
I
know.
almost screwed
Okay.
myself up on that.
All right, so Brian, what do you got?
Have Vinny go next.
Vinny?
I'll make sure that I'm not picking with either one of you, so we have a definitive winner.
You know what? I really like 14-3. I'm gonna say actually that the Browns are gonna. If I have the Browns winning this game here against Kansas City, I think we're gonna go like 15-2.
Oh, he's going
Wow.
He is going bold for that pizza.
Now I have no idea who else that we're playing against other than Kansas City after week 1.
Hey,
But-
Vinny, if they go 15-2, I'll buy you the whole damn pizza shop. All right?
Uh-oh, I should have went the other way.
No. I'm saying I'll take it. I'll be flying high if they only lose 2 games. Well, I guess I'll go. Just so we have a definitive winner, I'm going 13-4.
13-4. So we're all right around the we're all right around that. I'm sorry. I'm texting Eric and thanking him so much for
Oh yeah,
Come on.
absolutely.
12-5. Justin. Mark Justin Masters down for 12-5.
Well, all right, Justin's in for 12.
Justin's in for 12-5. We want that Kentucky pizza too.
Yeah, what was it called? Papa Murphy's?
Papa Murphy.
I had it written down somewhere. Yeah, I think that was right.
All right, so guys, let's quickly get into our Vinny let's kick off Fat Boy Tuesday. We got to get off football.
You got it.
We got to get off. I'm like I'm jonesing right now.
Mhm.
Come on.
Here we go.
And now it's time for Fat Boy Tuesday.
So for Fat Boy Tuesday, we are talking cheeses. Okay. So the reason why I brought it up is at the beginning of the show, Craig Fountain had a cheese curd with caramel, which kind of threw me for a loop. So I said, why don't we talk about cheeses? So the cheeses that I have brought up so far from a lot of people, everybody's blown up Twitter right now about us getting. Let's see here. We had Top Dog Tailgate had feta cheese, which is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Weary, competitive eater, had sharp cheddar, mozzarella, and the most underrated sandwich cheese, provolone.
Oh yeah, love
Okay.
provolone.
We have Always Positive J had creamy Havarti cheese, baby Swiss, and Colby Jack are favorites to eat straight up.
Yep.
As foods with cheese, pizza, grilled cheese sandwiches, homemade mac and cheese are his favorites. Honorable mention cheddar and potato pierogies. Do not forget about the pierogies because they do
Okay.
have cheese in them.
Okay.
And then we also had Kevon chimed in, and he said before he went lactose, it used to be New York sharp cheddar, American Colby Jack before he had to go dairy free. So let's get into some cheeses, all right, guys, because I love like a pepper jack cheese, a little kick to my cheeses. How about you guys? What do you guys like?
I'm with you. If we're talking straight just cheese, not the cheese products right now, Colby Jack, Pepper Jack. I'm with Jay. I love the baby Swiss. And I'm going to throw it out there. It might be a little redneck, might be a little hillbilly, but I love me some nacho cheese.
Dad a boy.
absolutely.
Dad a boy. Hey,
Yeah.
have I ever brought you the Lacey Swiss from Pearl Valley?
No, but I think I've had Lacey Swiss before.
Okay. There's Ashley. Ashley said Munster. She likes
Oh
the
yeah, she loves Munster, which
She
of
loves
course
Munster.
we can't agree on anything.
I know. Let's see here. We got Parmesan crisp, smoked Gouda, which is delicious, and a mac and cheese sandwich.
Wow.
You know something? We had Eric Metcalf on, and now a mac and cheese sandwich. I'm going to flip this table. All right, we're getting into cheeses.
Speaking of mac and cheese sandwiches, this past weekend, they had it catered for barbecue, and there was pulled pork sandwiches. I put a little mac and cheese on my barbecue pulled pork, and I didn't hate it.
I bet you didn't.
I mean, it's probably common, but I also love coleslaw too. But now we're getting away from cheeses, so
Yeah, we're bringing it back in.
back to you. Reel it in.
There is a cheese factory down in Pearl, Ohio. Okay, there's no stop signs. There's nothing else. Pearl has award-winning Swiss cheese. They have a pizza cheese. They have a ghost pepper cheese. And you can go down and try out any of their cheeses. It is right off State Route 93 in Ohio, just above West Lafayette,
Mhm.
just south of New Philadelphia, in that kind of area.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding you. You can actually go in, tour the whole thing, how they make the cheese, everything else. But their cheeses are amazing. And their taco cheese, Bri, taco seasonings, everything mixed up in it.
Yeah.
If you melt that down, hands down, one of the best taco cheeses you'll have.
What's the name of this place?
Pearl Valley Cheese.
Pearl Valley.
You can find it online, but that's where I got the Lacey Swiss from. But
Isn't Walnut Creek cheese near you?
yes, it is. We're
Yep.
like the cheese haven down there. Justin loves some Pearl Valley cheese. You know what's great about them though is you can actually. So you know how the ends are. You can't really sell the ends. They actually sell the ends for cheaper than what the cheese is. You just keep them up and eat them. So, like, you know, as they're cutting and slicing everything, but you can get a pound, you get slices, you get whatever you want. You can go there, try all the cheeses if you would like to. They'll give you a sample of the cheeses, and you can buy what cheeses you want. They also have the trail bologna, which just goes great with cheese. Trail bologna is the best.
And so, speaking of my birthday and speaking of cheese, maybe my wife can take me down. She grew up in Ashland, Ohio, and she has never, not once, taken me to Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
What? I've never
I've
been to
asked her.
Cheese Barn.
I know it's probably 10 minutes from where she grew up. It's right off of 71 there. Never been there. So
Ashley, come on.
I'm just putting it out there once again on top of the other 500 times I've said Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
You know the funny thing is I see that sign all the time when I go
Right.
home.
Right.
Never
I mean, they're a Cleveland staple. Nobody probably knows where they're at, but I'm telling you, you go south on 71, you get off at 250 in Ashland, and It's right there. It's a staple of the Ashland community.
Seeing something with the birthday boy and it's cheese, smile priceless.
I
Thank you, Ed.
ain't gonna stop smiling for about a week. So I mean, depending on what the Browns do on Sunday, I'm good. That made my week.
The reason also why I brought up cheese is, for Browns games and everything else, everybody has a cheese tray, whether it be pepperonis or salami with it. You have your Colby Jack, you have your pepper jack, you have your cheddar. You have a whole different tray that you can get to. You also have your deep fried cheeses, which mozzarella sticks, the provolone cheese wedges. We also have the wonderful restaurant melt up here, which gives you some badass grilled cheese sandwiches that you
Yeah.
yeah.
Good call. I haven't been to Melton about two years or so.
So we have some stuff here. So why don't we transition this into our top three? What do you guys think? Or do you guys have some more cheeses?
Go for Vinny. You got anything else?
A lot of my cheeses are my top three.
Okay.
I mean, one that's not, hot ham and cheese sandwiches, stuff like that.
God, yeah.
Any chance you get to warm it up, put it on the grill and stuff, it's fantastic.
You can't go wrong with that.
Nope.
So let's play the top three sounder there, everybody. And we don't have a sponsor for our top three yet, but if you'd like to sponsor us, please hit us up here at illegalhamintheface@gmail.com or get a hold of I Am That Fat Guy on Twitter or on Facebook or at Illegal Ham in the Face. So our top three is cheese items. All right. So we're going to do, you didn't even bring up the top three. Vinny, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's right there.
So
I see it, Vinny.
it
See?
does not
Thank
have
you,
to
Big
be, it
Brian.
doesn't have to be actual cheeses. It can be actual cheese items. So you could do like a jalapeno cheddar if you like. You could do queso, whatever.
Does it have to be real cheese?
No, it doesn't.
Good. Okay. I got
Alright.
one on there.
So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
We'll get it out of the way. Since I mentioned my fake cheese item, I'm going cheddar Chex Mix.
Cheddar Chex Mix. All right.
Yep, I got a bag downstairs, so
You do.
I like
that'll be post Eric Metcalf interview snack. So cheddar Chex Mix is my three. My number two, keeping it simple. I'm just going a cheese quesadilla.
All right.
It's like, I guess, basically a grilled cheese, but
Hey.
I figured I'd change it up a little bit.
Right. Hold on. Mr. B's chicken quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Just all you need is maybe a little sour cream, and that's it. So
Justin said, "I'm expecting Cheese Whiz to show up at somewhere." Give it time, Justin.
How did I forget about Cheese Whiz?
All right.
That's just outside. My number one is a queso blanco dip.
That boy.
Not melt. Where was I going to say? Barrio. Barrio has a phenomenal queso blanco melt, so go try that out.
All right, so Vinny, let's go with your number three. Number three.
My number three, guys. I'm Italian. What could I not choose but at least Parmesan cheese?
Attaboy.
I need something
Right.
to go with my pasta.
I got
Right.
you.
Okay,
Now, do you like the powdered stuff or you like the shaved?
both actually.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm used to buying more the powdered stuff, as you say.
Yeah.
In the stores and stuff. But some of the stores and stuff, they'll take the actual cheese, grind it all up on there. Oh yeah, it's fantastic when it's fresh.
All right, you're number two.
Number two is who can forget the matzo sticks?
Can't go wrong with matzo
Fried
sticks.
mozzarella sticks, or just like a fried wedge. They
Right.
that too. We used to do that at one of the places I used to work all the time, and they were a huge hit.
Number one.
Number one, cheesecake.
Oh, good call, Vinny.
Okay. Good
Thinking
call.
outside the box.
Oh, I did not expect that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
You Put whatever dressing you want on top of it. Man.
Oh,
you want
cheesecake.
cherries, you want strawberry, whatever you want.
Nice.
Cheesecake.
Nice. I'm going to go with my honorable mention. Okay.
Cheese
It's not cheese whiz. God, no, it's not cheese whiz. No, I can't believe it. Oh, stuffed crust pizza with the cheese in the crust. You can't go wrong
Yeah.
with crust pizza.
There you go.
My number 3, and here's where Cheese Whiz hits the mark. Cheese Whiz and saltine crackers. My
Yes.
dad and I used to, and not like the aerosol can. No, we actually worked for it. We got the knife, you spread it on the cracker, you eat the cracker. So that's going to be my number 3. My number 2, and I don't know how you guys didn't come up with this, cream cheese jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
you cannot go
cheese.
wrong. It doesn't matter. Cheddar, cream, I don't give it. As
No,
long as it's
forgot.
the Bronco berry sauce, as long as it's got the Bronco
Oh, okay.
golden.
You're there's just too many options with
I
cheese.
know.
I mean, I can't think. You guys both brought up some great choices, and it's like I didn't even think of that.
And my number 1, on a cold day, you cannot go wrong with just a regular grilled cheese and tomato soup to
I
warm
agree.
you up,
Yep.
or chicken noodle, however
Yep.
you feel. You just dunk that thing right in the soup. You eat it. Nothing like warming you up on a cold day. We're getting ready to go here in fall. So,
Mm-hmm.
All
Can't wait.
all right, let's get into my cousin Vinny's. Oh, let's do the trivia first because I really want to mess with you two.
All right.
Yeah. Go
All right,
ahead.
so trivia is what I gave you the cheese. What is the price of the most expensive cheese in the world per pound?
Vinny said $1 million, so I feel like I got to go above that now. I'll say $1.5 million per
You guys
pound.
are reaching way too hard.
We
Yeah,
are?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
way too
All
hard.
right.
Too
All
hard.
right. All right.
Just thinking purple.
Yeah,
My
bring-
initial reaction was probably 50 grand per pound.
okay, you got to bring it back a little bit more.
Wow.
I don't know. People spend their money on so many dumb things these
Yeah,
days.
Yes, okay.
$6,000.
Still bring it back. We're going.
Really?
We're going per pound, buddy. We're not going.
Yeah. All right.
For a slice.
1,300 in honor of Odell. Oh no, forget that. In honor of Eric Metcalf, $2,100.
Still less than that.
Come on. $210.
Huh.
A little bit higher, Brian.
Nope, that's my final
I'm
answer.
guessing here.
210.
I'm just stunned by
Yeah.
the answers.
So the pure donkey cheese values
Donkey cheese.
at $600 per pound. It could also, on the right market, get up to $1,300 a pound.
Really?
That is the
Wow.
most expensive cheese. After that, there's a few others that are like 400 or 500. But then you get down to where your blue cheeses are that are like
Mhm.
$90 a pound. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, just imagine going to the deli and spending $600 for a pound of cheese.
You know what's funny? I bet they don't even taste as good as Kraft singles.
Probably not. Probably not. Probably not.
Pink. I can only imagine they
They-
have to
Right.
taste
I'm
pink.
sure they're terrible.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
probably
yeah.
terrible. But I mean, is that not a good trivia though?
That's insane.
Nice. $600, huh?
$600,
Wow.
and $1,300 per pound.
16
I
ounces.
wonder
Just-
how readily available it is.
Hey, just think about this though. You can actually get turkey at like $3 a pound. Just turkey, $3 a pound.
Oh yeah, probably cheaper even.
All right, so let's get into my cousin Vinny's word of the day.
Oh, let's not.
Actually, I think you could get this if you think about it. I think you could get in the ballpark if you think about it. So we'll play the word again. Can I get it up here? And
Adamantine.
adamantine.
Brian, do you want me to go first?
You can, sure.
Do you want to know what my real answer is?
What's that?
we had Eric Metcalf on the show. I don't have to answer this question.
Nice. Okay, and along those same lines, Adamantine, because you said my wife might have some family and friends watching, I'm going to shout out my cousins, Adam and Tina.
Okay.
And so, Adamantina, shout
That
you out.
boy. All right, so real guesses. It's got to be like an iron or ore. It sounds like something from Marvel. Like
That's pretty good. You're on the right track.
Wow.
it sounds like a rock that you get out and just meteorite. I'm gonna go with meteorite.
Okay, meteorite,
Well, if that's close, then I'm going to say gem.
a gem.
Mhm.
Okay. Nope. The thing that I was thinking of actually when it comes to Marvel is like Wolverine and his adamantium
Oh, with
with his claws.
I don't watch comic movies.
Oh,
I'm out.
okay. You're out on that one.
I
So-
fell asleep. I tried to watch one and I fell asleep.
So, okay, what adamantine means is actually like rigidly firm or unyielding. So, yeah, basically, that's the hardest material they came up with for the
Attaboy.
Marvel universe was adamantium, and the most
Attaboy.
rigid stuff out there.
Nice
Well,
one.
boys, we are here at the end of the show. We're already an hour and 6 minutes in. First off, Eric Metcalf, thank you so much for joining Legal Ham the Face.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Wish
Yeah,
him-
man. Awesome.
I'm going to give Vinny tell him good night, Vinny.
Hey, have a good night, everybody.
All right, let's kick him out. And boom. And Bri, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you to everyone who had a hand in it. That was unbelievable. I'll never forget it.
Stick around. Why don't you bless him?
Yep. God bless you. God bless America.
I am that fat guy. We're here at the end of our show. Catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Facebook. You can catch us on Twitter. Once again, I want to thank Eric Metcalf for joining us for the little bit of time that he had, especially at 12:30 at night in Italy. Thank you. It goes a lot for one of my best friends for her birthday. So thank you so much, Eric Metcalf. Also, want to say thank you for our troops and our first responders, everything you guys do, so that we can do this show and just have a blast with it. On that note, I am that fat guy, and like I say at every end of the show, do you want to get it out now? Do you want to say Antimanium before I close out?
Oh, no. You go ahead.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
Go ahead.
So we are definitely uncorked and unloaded, and we are out. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Adamantine.